Hey everybody, Chovy here, back with another video. You guys seem to like my Nimiq one, so I'm gonna jump right into that. Not much has changed in the last couple of days, but if we go here to Qcoin, we can see it's drooping down a little bit, but holding steady since the big jump up on the second. January 2nd, it hit the recent high. Came back and tested it, and then came back down, and it's holding sideways. So that's good. Hasn't dumped too badly. We'll see what happens. We'll get in there. Hopefully, Bitcoin just hit all-time high of 35K. So once that backs off a little bit, alts usually pump. Here we are. This is the 1 hour chart on Bitcoin. Some whale dumped it all the way down to 28, but it's now back up to 34.9. Looks like it hit 35 up here, 35.2, something like that, or 35.7. Jeez, okay. So we're pushing 40K soon here on Bitcoin. It's pretty good. Now, if you have Bitcoin, I'll tell you one of life's lessons I learned the hard way. I started watching Bitcoin back when it was about $4. Coinbase had just been announced or whatever, went live. By the time I transferred my money in, Bitcoin was 32, and I bought all the way up to around 400 over the next couple of months. And of course, it quote unquote crashed back down to 75. Anyway, that was around 2011. I use Electrum mostly for Bitcoin. At least back then I did. Electrum.org. Make sure you go to the right one. The problem is I put the seed phrase on my file server at home, which was a backup. It got backed up to a cloud server. And then years later, I started using GPG to encrypt the file. But, like a fucking moron, I forgot to delete the unencrypted seed file. And it was sitting on my server for like 7 years. And eventually, servers get hacked. I was running Debian at the time. I hadn't upgraded it in a while. I'm much better at security now, but the server got hacked. I don't know if it was a bot looking for Bitcoin, but somehow somebody got my seed phrase that way and emptied my wallet back in 2017. I had 33 Bitcoin. It wasn't a whole lot when I bought it. I maybe put in 20K in the beginning over the couple years between 2011. But today at 35K, it'd be worth 1.1 million and some change. So don't be a fucking doofus like me. Get a hardware wallet. I never bothered to because I found them confusing. But what you should do is encrypt your seed phrase. Don't ever keep it on the internet. And the easiest thing to do is just print it out when you create the wallet. Print out a couple of paper copies of your seed phrase. Keep one at like your mom or dad's house and one at your house. Maybe a third one in the bank deposit box or something. The other thing somebody told me was to change wallets every couple of years. Just move your coins around, you know. If that seed phrase gets out like mine did. I had plenty of time to move it to a new wallet. I never did. I just kept it in the same old wallet for 7 years and it's gone. But anyway, not here to harp on that unfortunate lesson. I'm just hoping you guys don't make the same mistake I did. So we're looking at NIM. We just looked at NIM, my personal holdings. It's up and down. 24-hour chart, up 10%. Bitcoin's up 15%. In the last 7 days, NIM still beating Bitcoin at 46%. BTC's up 25 almost. So I'm mostly in NIM. I got a little bit of Polkadot, not a lot. Polkadot is a JavaScript version of Ethereum. It's basically like Ethereum. It's one. I got 137. They're about $8 a piece or so. Let's check that one out. Dot. Yeah, it's gone up and down. This is the hour chart. Let's look at the 1 day. Where the fuck is it? Here we go. So yeah, Polkadot, not that old a coin. Went live in August. It pumped really good in the beginning, then it's been slowly declining. But down around here, it was this was December 26th at the low. It's been pumping since then. So I think I have not used Polkadot as a developer. Like, I haven't developed any apps on the Substrate and Polkadot JS, whatever. But I do a lot of JavaScript. So when this project matures, I think it's gonna be a pretty good competitor to Ethereum. And then, of course, we have Ethereum. We can look at that. I don't have any ETH right now. It's pumping. I think the all-time high is like 17. It's at 1100. Let's look at the 1 month. Yeah, the high is... Oh, I guess it's not 17. Well, of course, this exchange. This is Binance. So that was back in June. What, that can't be right. June of this year? No, June of last year. So I guess they don't have, they haven't been on Binance all that long. That's weird. But anyway, I think 2017 it hit 1700 or 2200 or something like that. So we're getting there. Somebody dumped a shitload and it's gone back up. We got, triple top here. We'll see what happens over the next week. And then that's pretty much it for now. I would say if you use CoinMarketCap, they're alright, but check out Live Coin Watch. This site, the guy hangs out in IRC in the JavaScript channel, and I've talked to him a couple times. It's pretty cool because it's live. It uses WebSockets. It's built in React. But you can track... And they also have more coins. So they have like the top 300 instead of the top 100. But the cool thing, which you can do, is filter. They have really strong filtering capabilities. So I kind of use this to look for coins to invest in. Like, I might pick a market cap that has at least 1 million. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, out. So let's look at that. Let's pick volume. We don't want to invest something that's got low volume. We want to be able to do. Let's do 1 million volume. And then let's say we want the circulating supply to be at most, let's say 1 billion. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So, okay, that didn't work. Oh, I put at least. I put at most. Yeah, okay, so let's do one other thing. Let's do price. Where's price? So we want price to be, let's do at most $1, and we'll just see how many coins match that. Quite a few, 5 pages here. Let's do another filter. We'll do, let's say yearly change. Let's say at least 10%. So, 3 pages now. We're down to 3 pages. So then we can go in here and look at like what's the 24-hour Whipper WPR We Power. Market cap is 7 million. It's priced at a penny. So this is the chart. This is the weekly chart over here. It's up 70%. Might be high. Let's look at what's tanked. I haven't heard of any of these, but this is kind of I poke around at these guys. Try to find something to invest in. And then if you go through, let's look at that, at this guy. You can look at like the 90-day. So it just pumped recently, so it's trading on Binance. It's interesting. Weeper seeks to create new ways to finance renewable energy projects. Okay, interesting. Probably not gonna make you rich anytime soon, but one thing you can do. Where is it? They should have a link. Here's where. There should be a link to their website somewhere. Oh, this is another thing they have, is they have the developer activity. So right away I would skip this one because there's no development on this one. But there should be a link to the project page, which I don't see on here. It's weird. We can look at team. Yeah, maybe they don't have a website. So let's go back and pick a different one. Let's look at Loom. I've heard of Loom. Again, don't know where the link is. Subreddit, empty. Looks like development dropped off this year. About 6 months ago. Could be for a number of reasons, but anyway, check it out. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool website. I'll put that in the video. All right, guys, check Nimiq, Nimiq.com, NIMQ. That's the one I'm banking on. Their total supply is 1 billion. They're switching to proof of stake pretty soon, and they're gonna do atomic swaps from fiat to crypto, which means you don't have to do KYC. Your bank handles that. The only catch that I'm aware of is that they're only going to allow a small amount at a time. So you could buy Bitcoin with it. You could buy Nimiq and then exchange it for Bitcoin. But I think the cap's going to be like $1,000 a month or something like that, at least in the beginning. Alright guys, take it easy. You can always find me at Chovy.com. Catch you on the flip side.